Welcome to Drawsh Studio. Today we're going to combine sighting and construction to draw a complex object from observation. Let's get started. Throughout this drawing, we are going to move from simple to complex to achieve a solid and three-dimensional drawing from observation. Our process for this will be to start with a simple gesture, gradually get more complex through sighting and construction, and finish with complex contour lines. When we use sighting and construction, we will build the subject with simple and modified forms. Blocks, wedges, cylinders, and tapered cylinders are easy to construct and will help us envision this as a three-dimensional object. Planes will allow us to build more complexity into an area and make the forms correct. Cross contours will help us see the complexity of the surface to understand the forms and details. Since we are working from reference, we will use the different sighting techniques to analyze and record what we see. For proportion, we often use the head as our unit, and we use that to measure the rest of the subject. Since we are only drawing one object, and scale relates one object to another object, we won't be using this sighting technique. We will use alignments, angles, and negative shapes to construct the subject accurately. As you watch the construction drawing, notice we use all the different sighting and construction techniques back and forth in any order as you make observations and correct your drawing. Now let's draw. We start with a gesture of simple lines and shapes. A gesture gets the drawing started quickly and gives us something to measure against. It is the framework or foundation that we will build the rest of our drawing on. The gesture happens quickly, and then I begin sighting starting with the head. I build a tapered wedge and use that to measure proportion. I continue sighting alignments and angles, making adjustments to my drawing and constructing forms. I am also working the drawing as a whole. I don't completely finish one area until I consistently improve the accuracy of the whole drawing. I continue building carefully, moving from simple to complex. I begin to add body details, gradually getting more complex. Cross contours help me visualize the body forms and build details. As the drawing takes form, I begin to make smaller observations and draw more specific shapes. The more sighting you do, the better your observations will get. If something looks wrong, erase it and make adjustments until it's correct. Pay attention to negative shapes like the area between the legs. Draw through your forms to make them overlap each other and create depth. Once I have built complexity into the drawing, I lighten my construction using a kneaded eraser and refine the details. As I looked at the drawing, I noticed the head seemed small, so I erased it, did more sighting, and fixed it. If something looks wrong, correct it. I work towards my finished contours by using a thin, sharp pencil to define the lines. Drawing the cast shadow helps ground the dino and prevents it from feeling like it's floating. Then I use a softer pencil to create line variation with thicker lines for the outer contour. This helps create depth and it looks nice. I also make sure to create overlapping forms with my line work. And there we have it, our complex construction drawing of a ferocious T-Rex. Try this at home. Look for interesting objects around your house and start doing complex construction drawings of them. The more you do this, the better. It is a great exercise to build your observation and draftsmanship, and it's just really fun. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go to Drawsh.com for more information on these topics and many more. If you want to see more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.